All right, everyone, welcome back once again. It's Beefcast Production, coming at you from the Clan Buzz Open number 2. This is the second semifinal, trying to find out who's going to be our second finalist and meet Sam, the Zerg player, in the finals. This could very well be the last game in this series. Let's get right into it. In the bottom right-hand corner, he's down 0-1 in this series, fighting for his tournament life. He's the red Protoss Medke.
And at the top left, challenging him, the green Terran, BestWorld.
Yeah, BestWorld taking that first game in pretty weird fashion right there with a aggressive base trade there, and just one missed force field from our Protoss player might have cost him that game. So, Shay, what do you think about this matchup here on Ohana?
I have a feeling, I was wrong last time, but I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of early game aggression this time.
A lot of early game aggression. Okay. I could be down with that. That's certainly my style there. And Medke currently looking like he's going for the build that I think we've seen out of him every game that we've cast so far. Just kind of looking like
see if he does a gas steal. We'll know that he's on point. So.
All these other games he has gone for some kind of early aggression with either a 3-gate or even looking like he went, I believe, DTs one game. Really early DTs, so we'll see if he does something similar again. Back at home, we do have a 1-Rax coming down, no gas right now for BestWorld, so we'll see if he does go for a 1-Rax fast expansion or if he drops a couple of gases there and decides to get some tech units out. SCVs chase that pesky probe away, say, get the heck out of my base, you're no Terran.
Oh, just need one more swing and they're not going to get it.
Oh, unfortunate.
That fusion cutter can do bad things to probes who stand still.
A second barracks going to be coming down here inside of the base for BestWorlds, and he could be looking like he wants to set up 3-Rax aggression. Just like you said, Shay, looks like we very well could be seeing that after all.
Yeah, definitely. It's not even any gas, which is to me more surprising. And there's the gas now.
Yeah, with that single gas coming up right now in the 3-Rax, he has the possibility of adding 1 tech lab and maybe a reactor, maybe even 2 reactors, so that you can produce a couple of marauders and maybe get concussive shells. With 2 gateways coming out for his opponent, though, there could be some 2-gate aggression coming out as well. Chrono boost being sunk into that cyber core. That's the second one already, and 1 zealot already moving across the map with the probe still in position to possibly drop a proxy pylon. That was a lot of P's. Probe in position to possibly drop a proxy pylon.
That was a nice alliteration.
Yeah, that was some serious alliteration. Like, I just gave some English major nerd like a serious boner. Oh, how inappropriate.
Okay, well, scrub that one from the record.
Zealot makes its way into the natural right here for the Terran player. Checking out that natural, sees that there is in fact no command center down for the time being, and even with 3 racks up right now, our Terran player drops a bunker, wants to be very safe, and looking like he just wants to be able to be very content and just get up that gas at home right now. Engineering bay coming down, probably going to be dropping a turret just to fortify his front. Doesn't want to fall victim to any kind of DTs. And as a result, Medke is back at home saying, okay, if you're going to go ahead and just be super safe, then I'm just going to be greedy. And he's gone ahead and already taken his Nexus, even going to be looking like he wants to drop a Robo facility as well. Robo does go down. It was actually going to go down in the middle of the Terran scan. So nice job of not dropping that right away, instead dropping that in a location that wasn't going to get seen right away, in addition to 2 additional gateways. So going up to 4 gateways and a Robo right now. What kind of aggression do you think could be coming out of Medke?
Well, his expansion is down as well, too. I'm not sure if that's going to be immediate aggression or if he's just really digging in here to get a huge army out.
It's very possible with that Robo. He could be looking to send an observer across the map, get some reads on his opponent, and then go from there. Or he could be looking to use a Warp Prism off of 2 bases while he remains defensive at home, or even incorporating Immortals into the army. 1 proxy pylon going to be coming down here on the left-hand side of the map, so the ability for some aggression is going to be coming in relatively soon. Scan does go down there and spots the Nexus.
We're seeing there's a lot of SCVs pulled here. This looks like some sort of an all-in.
Yeah, there's certainly quite a few SCVs right now, and knowing that his opponent is only on one base right here with that Zealot, I'm a little bit worried at the defenses here for our Protoss player. 4 sentries are there, and if he's once again able to land the force fields, then he might be able to hold his ramp in time to get enough reinforcements in. But last game we didn't see the best of force fields, and I'm hoping that we get to see a little bit better force fields this time, as the Terran player is looking to move up the ramp right now, and nice force fields do segment that army right there. 3 of the SCVs immediately go down, leaving just 3 left. Oh, 5 left right now, as the Terran army is looking like it wants to destroy the side over here. And right now, concussive shells is the only upgrade for this army. +1 is going to be finished. Yeah, +1 going to be finished relatively soon here, and need some force fields, and actually some really good force fields right there. Managed to once again segment the army. The Marauders trapped on the low ground, and those are the real high DPS units right now. The tanking units as well as the sentries are not focus fire down right here. The Stalker's going to be able to pick off a couple more of the Marauders, and with another Stalker warping right here, I think our Protoss player is actually in really good position.
Yeah, especially with him pulling, not quite an all-in as I kind of jumped the gun there, but definitely pulling 8 SCVs with him. That's a big cut to your economy as well.
Yeah, I mean, if you look back at home, there's 16 SCVs at home. SCV production is still not resumed versus the 30 probes off of 2 base for our Protoss player. Protoss even going to be starting Immortal production here. And I think that Protoss is in a real good position right now to be able to put a serious hurt onto the Terran. Command Center finally
that army
coming
there
down
to Zelnaga. 1 sentry. 7 Stalkers.
Command Center finally coming down there with a bunker to try to protect the front, but with a total of 4 gates and that Immortal walking across the map right here, it looks like our Protoss player might be looking to put some counter-aggression on of his own. Doesn't want to wait for another base trade scenario, says, screw it, I'll go right here, right now. But 4 Marauders, in addition to a couple Marines in that bunker up there, going to be holding that ramp for the time being. Observer spots everything, though. He knows exactly what's going on with that second bunker going down. The time to strike is right now. He wants to get into position to be able to do as much damage as possible before that second bunker goes down. And with another warping of Zealots here, he's going to wait for those Zealots to get into the front lines, and he's going to hit right before that bunker finishes.
And he has those Zealots to tank some fire and Immortal to tank some fire, plus there's quite a good amount of DPS on its own. Not loving his position right now. You got to see half of his army out there wandering around campfire.
Yeah, it's a little bit unfortunate, but he does take down the bunker right here with some nice force fields. He's going to be able to block the ramp right there. Blocks a couple of the Marauders in there, and the Protoss player is absolutely unstoppable right now. 27 supply is Best World and Best World. GG's out. Medke takes game number 2, evens up the series, and brings us back to within 1 of going to the finals. All right, Shay, any closing words?
I think we're within 1.
I think we're within 1. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much the situation that we're at right here. We're going to be going to Game 3 of the series to see who's going to join Sam in the finals. We'll catch you guys.